So today's topic is going to be super funny. I mean, this is one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Also one of the dumbest. But the reality of this situation is negligent discharges happen a ridiculous amount of the time. So there's a podcast and it seems like it's a little bit of a, I don't know what the best word to say is on this other than, I just don't know really what to say about it other than it's like a rap podcast or like gangs or rap or that culture. Like I said, I'm not trying to be funny here. I just don't know what it's called. So anyways, they're sitting there talking about rap and all this stuff. And well, why don't we just watch it? Because this is absolutely heinous.
You had a different route. You just went back to what you know. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm just showing them the difference between trying to be something that you not and choices we got in life. Those were your choices. Who shot who? Somebody got shot?
Lo, you good, Lo?
I hope. Y'all good?
Damn, Brody. Good?
Everybody
Damn,
good?
everybody good?
I hope. I heard everybody say that, it's
Hey,
a
you
second.
ain't.
What? You guys can't be serious here. All right, let's just be realistic about this for a second because if this guy did it during a podcast that I had, I don't have one currently, but if this guy did this and he reacted the way he reacted, my God, I would have probably thrown him out one of those windows behind him. Can we just go through this real quick? So they're talking here and he's fumbling around in his pocket like he's looking for, I don't know, a piece of double bubble and the gun goes off. Okay. First of all, where the fuck is your holster, dude? Like, look, it's cool. The gun's small enough to where you can put it in your pocket. Fantastic. No big deal. I think it's wise for some kind of guns. But at least have a trigger guard on it. You know, the ones where you can tie it to your belt loop. And as soon as you pull it out and you pull it out far enough, the trigger guard pops off and you're ready to go. No, you don't want to do that. You just want to leave it in your pocket with no guard, no nothing. Also hot. What would be your reaction after this happened? If I may, I'll tell you mine. He shot the gun off and he put it back in his pocket. He didn't unload it. He didn't maybe pull it out, render it safe, and put it off to the side until they're done for everyone's safety. That's what I would have said to him. I would have been like, hey dude, look, did you just put that back in your pocket after you negligent discharged through the side of your jeans and into my floor? It's okay to be stupid. Just try to find more time in between the times that you are stupid. Because right now you were stupid and then 2 seconds later you're really stupid again. Now, I gotta tell you, the way he explains this afterwards is, I have no idea where his brain is going, but somehow it's white people's fault.
White people and the white people this and that. Situations like that and a nigga having to be like that and being a nigga that ride and move through my city with that shit on how I move, one deep, not giving a fuck about whatever. That shit only be for
That type of shit.
you old hate, envying ass niggas that.
Yeah. It's only for my kind.
Yeah. And the fact that I got a little girl, bro. Shit.
I'm gonna make it home.
Man, hey, if it's in my control,
I'm gonna make it home.
Hey, man, I'm gonna make it and gotta make it home, though. Goddamn.
Gotta make it home, man. That's crazy. Shit, I'm done, really. I ain't got nothing else to say. I don't know if you got something else to say. I was.
Yeah, I would be done too. So look, I had to watch this a couple of times just so I could understand what the guy was saying, just because I didn't understand it. I don't know why white people were brought up. But it seems right on course nowadays with certain people blaming white people for all the problems in their life. So that's fantastic. Glad we're making headway there. But don't you love the part where he's like, well, the way I move through my city and the way that I do things, I gotta carry the gun because I gotta make it home. At least that's my translation of it. If it's something different, then I give up. That's fine, brother. Look, you're choosing the life you want to live. That being said, don't be the one who takes your own life. Don't be the actual person who makes it to where you don't go home to your daughter. I mean, you know how close that was to your leg? How many people want to bet that no one there had a tourniquet? I'm willing to bet, I don't know, however much money is in that dude's chains. Do they know how quickly you can bleed out if you hit an artery? Anyways, that being said, one of our sponsors here is Attorneys on Retainer, and I have talked diligently with Mark J. Victor about this subject. And he has confirmed with me that this is one of the most common reasons, one, why gun owners actually call the cops, and two, why gun owners get into legal trouble. It's because of negligent discharges. People think that they've got to call the cops if they negligent discharge. I'm not going to give anybody legal advice. Here's what I would recommend though. I recommend everybody join Attorneys on Retainer first. If you have a negligent discharge, you call Attorneys on Retainer. They're going to give you direction in terms of what to do, whether or not to call the cops. Perfect example would be if you live in the middle of nowhere and you have a negligent discharge, I don't know, chances are nobody heard it, you're fine. And they cover everything from bail, everything up and until the trial with questioning, anything at the trial, expert witnesses, all at no cost to you. And if you take a deal or you're convicted somehow, they're not asking for all their money back like some of these other insurance carriers can do. So make sure your freedom's protected. Attorneys on Retainer is giving you $50 off your individual sign up and $25 off the family sign up. There's going to be a link and code below the video. Last thing, guys. This is for both the people who are going to sign up now and the people who've already signed up. They're going to send you an emergency contact form. It's protected by attorney-client privilege. The reason why they have that is because if you're in jail and they can't get a hold of you, they need to find a way to get you out, whether that's through a family member, whether that's through telling a judge that you're a good Samaritan, a good person, you go to church, you volunteer, you got a good job. They need the information. So, once again, it's protected by attorney-client privilege. Fill it out. Thanks, guys.